Hey, it's Dan here. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video, let me showing you how you can create incredible creatives for ads, mainly, but you can use it for content, right? Using softwares and tools like Manus to help you do this, right? And I'll show you some of my own ads that I've used that have been super successful and how I come to the process of creating them using cross-industry examples as well. So I'm not just pulling on what works within my space, shout out to Tom, but also across industries, because I like to pull inspiration from things that are working in other spaces because it stands out. And let's be honest, if it works somewhere else, it's probably going to work here. So that's the process. I've built out a full guide for you, which you can get in the description below. And if you stay to the end of this, it will have the walkthrough of that guide. I'm actually going to show you live how I'm going to set this up for a new app that I've created. It's not live yet, but why don't we use this to show an example of how we can do it. So I'll see you in the next section. This is my app. It's called Ripl. This isn't about the app, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to create some ad creative for it using Manus in here. So first and foremost, if you've seen the guide down here, you'll see how this works. We're going to start by researching the ads library. So if you don't know what the ads library is, it's a space out there on the internet with every single ad that's running or has been run. You'll be able to research it. So you can go and research your competitors, brands in your space, different industries, right? And you can then pull all of that information to then see what ones you like and what ones you're going to then use to influence what you might create as well. So some examples in here, you can go through to the ads library and select yourself. If you want to go through and search, you can go through and then you can take screenshots of things. So if you go into here, we can have all ads, for example, United Kingdom, always search through here. So this is some past, let's do alcohol, for example. And it will pull up all of the ads on here. You can go and have a look, see what you think. So you could screenshot these and then go back to Manus and say, hey, these are some stuff I like. Or if you don't want to do that, you can then come down to here and you can use this prompt here and get Manus to do the work for you. So to here, we'll come into a new task up here. We'll paste this in, and what we're going to go is to and we're going to search for, let's go for country is going to be the United Kingdom. Cool. Probably leave these all the same. And we're just going to search, right? What you'll see here is Manus will go to the browser and it's actually searching. So I'm not doing that. It's going through and it's going to search for me. So it's going to go away and do that, and then I can just get on with something else. Once that's done, you're going to get top 10 ads here based on these data points. Then we go down and we've got 3 most common copy patterns, again analysed, and 3 most common visual formats. What none of them are doing, here's the gap. So we can start to lean into that if you want. And here's some ideas that look completely different. So the honest static, and then a 30-second silence. Video, no voiceover, no music. It's quite a weird suggestion, but there you go. So then it will pull this down, so you can then use this, and we can go in and use that to then start to influence what we're going to do next. So what I'm then going to do is going to use this data, go back into where I'm creating it for the ad, for the app we've got. We're going to take this prompt, we're going to then use some cross-industry ideas as well, and then we're going to drop that in there, and we're going to start to think about how I want it from a dry wit kind of tone, but that's in there anyway. So when it creates, it should hopefully pull from that. If you have got like your brand colors, brand identity kit, logo, stuff like that you want to use, then drop that in as well. What I would say is, in this example, I'm going to be using the actual identity from the app itself to pull from it. Once you have a set of what you want to create, you can then use this prompt here to help you create them all at once. So we're not going to do that one at a time, but it is important that you brief the tool well enough. So unless you're happy to let it kind of do its own thing and then you want to edit after, if not, make sure you brief it properly, otherwise it will just create what it thinks is best, and then you might be happy with that and you can just edit it after. Okay, while it's doing its thing, I'll show you, this is some examples that you'll see in the guide. that we've created using the same process. So basically taking some ideas, some cross-industry stuff. This is very common at the moment, this kind of split screen. That was from the ads library research that we did. This stuff, very kind of scroll stopping, clear. And then this stuff again was based off some cross-industry stuff, just trying to get a few things that are still aligned with my sense of humour and tone, but also stand out as well. And this one here was something we did specifically for around April Fool's Day as well, but we actually run it through these also, and then it had a lot of interaction and engagement with as well. So you can just have some fun with it, because if there's certain types of creatives that you really enjoy, or you like certain types of design, why not go and use that and then put it into this to say like, hey, this is the stuff I really enjoy seeing. How can we create a version of it to align with the tool, the lead magnet, the thing I want to promote, and then go back and forth a little bit to get it to the point where you're happy. That stuff's going to stand out a mile compared to just the same stuff that you see day in, day out. Okay, and then as you can see, this is what we have first drafts. So this is like a kind of prescription, quite like that, really cool. Nutrition facts, warning as well. So yeah, you can see, like, if you give it enough context and you do a little bit of that work before, where you're really pulling from the research library and you're getting some ideas around the industries that you like and add examples, you can really make some cool stuff with this. And also it looks decent as well. It's not like really badly put together, and I feel like this is stuff that when we've seen it working as well, we've run various creatives like this across different products, and they really do work, they do perform well. So something to think about when you're getting into this is, what stuff do I really like? And start to think about that when you are scrolling and looking through on your phone. If you do see something that stands out and you think, actually I like that, screenshot it or save it to a folder on your phone to be like, this is like my add creative swipe file folder. Put it in there so you can then pull to one of these softwares, whether you're using Manus or something else. At least you've got something that you're building based off the things that make you stop, because other people are going to do that as well. So once you've got this stage, you can come in here, we can download these. We can then do more off the back of this as well. For example, I might say that I want to image based on the IKEA design adverts. Cool. And then you'll see what happens here. And so here we have, in the IKEA instruction format, open Ripl, Act, what should we? I quite like that, you know. So again, you can take inspiration from wherever you want and then pull it in and start to have some fun with the way that you create your adverts, which is what it's all about, right? And that's it. Here's how you can start to use these softwares, technology like Manus to be able to create you really effective, high quality looking static images for ads or for content as well. What I would say is, if you have found this useful, please let me know in the comments below. Please like this video, give me a thumbs up, because it definitely indicates whether we want to do more content around this. If you have questions as well, drop it in there. I'll always get back to them. And I look forward to seeing some more beautiful adverts grace my feed from the people who take action here. See you in the next one.